Hello and welcome back. Good to see that you died. I'll come back now. Anyways, so as I was saying, I was cooking this Oriental junk. Not ready to take that off yet because I'm still washing the strainer. There seems to be some really sticky, nasty junk in my strainer, and I don't like it. So I'm washing it out. So anyways, you do not want to use dirty dishes. Trust me when I say this. When you're cleaning out your dishes, you want to use hot water. Pair of gloves if you have them, but most likely you won't have them on hand like I don't, so you gotta use your bare hand. You gotta bear with me now. Alright, I think I got it all. Okay, so anyways. I really do not like washing dishes. It really is kind of annoying, but it's something that has to be done, as you may well know. If you're a house owner or what have you. Well, strainers. Alright, so I'm going to add in, so while this is boiling, I'm going to add in my carrots. And to add flavor to the noodles, I guess. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along. Add in the celery and the carrots. Ow! Damn water. Excuse my language, but that does hurt. That's 100 degrees right there. That's a whopping 100 degrees right there. You probably say the same thing. All right, do I not have any metal forks? This is nonsense. Okay, well, I'll just have to go off and wash a fork. One more thing I gotta do. All right, so now I got my fork. I gotta wash it now. This is not gonna come out completely easy. I'm gonna find a more cleaner fork. Here we go. Alright, so anyways, right now I'm just kind of making this up as I go along, but I added in my vegetables to give them some more tenderness. I mean, I don't like them too like crunchy when you bite in there. I want to be kind of tender, kind of crunchy at the same time, you know what I mean? That's what makes things a little bit more interesting to me, because I enjoy a little crunch, but I don't enjoy like a big old giant crunch, you know? The crunch where you just bite down into it. It's like, ugh. It's like really crunchy, and I don't like that. You know, it's like you want to enjoy the food. You don't want to sit here and fight to actually eat it. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just trying to get my fork clean so I can go ahead and just pop it inside the inside that boiling water there to stir everything in. All right. So now I want to put this back on high. I had to put it back down on medium while I get all the information. Well, anyways, what makes this dish a little bit more interesting than all the others, because it's a little different, because I've never ever tried actually making this before. So this is what makes this a little bit more interesting than the last. But I am going to try and make this a bit more interesting for you, and I'm going to tell you how this turns out. And you can try out my recipes. I don't really have a website, but I should get one, like all those Food Network folks do. You can get this recipe and more on cookingwiththerepublican.com. I should do that. I think we have. I just have a web design class before. I can do it. It won't be anything interesting, but maybe some pictures of me with a chef's hat. Oh, guess what I'm buying? I need donations from you folks. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna buy a chef's hat. Yeah, that's what I want. A chef's hat. All right, so I'm waiting for this to boil again and just continue up. I'm going to try to find something else to put in this because I'm going to put in a bunch of shit junk in this. But I got to find the ladder first. Step stool. Ah, there it is. I'll be right back. All right, so I got my step stool here. All right, so I got my step stool here. I'm going to try to find some herbs and some spices to pop into this nonsense. We're going to see what happens. Let's just hope I don't fall down and kill myself. Okay, lemon pepper. That sounds like it'll give it a little spice, a little kick to it. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but there's things I put in my cooking all the time. Bay leaves, I don't know what those are. They can kill me, all that I know. Ooh, that is what I just found. I think I know what I'm going to make. is the hardest part, is finding stuff to put into the noodles to make it taste better or what have you. Alright. Now this is just boiling over. I'm going to turn it down. Alright, so now you got your vegetables here. We need some peas to pop into this. I do like peas a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Just enough to actually enjoy them. Alright, well, you want to take over, you want to use a little bit of olive oil or some vegetable oil. I myself like olive oil, but since we're not cooking with all of you like. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're just using this Kroger brand extra virgin olive oil. Considering this is more like an oriental dish, we should be using the other oil, but we're not. So you want to make sure you add in enough so you get some flavor into the noodles. You know, I myself do like the flavor of olive oil because it's a bit more flavorful than vegetable oil. The vegetable oil is good, but not that great to me. I don't like the vegetable oil as much. It's not as good for you either, if you notice. I personally like coconut oil, and what oil is it? Coconut oil and peanut oil in my cooking, but we don't have any right now. So I'm just going to have to settle for this, and so are you. But if you have it, by all means use that. That's better for you, and I like it, and plus, well, I for one like it better. I don't know if you do or not, but it is better for you, and it tastes better too, I think. At least that's just me anyway. So now you want to stir in your vegetables and your whatever this is, your noodles. Oh yeah, this looks really good. I don't know about you, but this looks really good. I'll show you here in a minute. Check that out. Check that out. That looks really good. At least to me it does. I could be the next I could be the next chef at Benihana. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's like a big time restaurant. I don't know if they expand out of Michigan, but Michigan's like where you go in there, the chef will cook in front of you, he'll do some tricks, you know. That guy's crazy, but tossing knives, they're like, what? Oh, I cut my finger off, you know, like those crazy chefs, you know, who cut their fingers off because they're tossing knives everywhere because they didn't learn as a child not to play with sharp objects like that, but they all learned the hard way. So anyways, so now that I got this all taken care of, I'm going to add in some of my teriyaki sauce. I don't know if this will actually work, but we'll try it. So we're going to add in some of this teriyaki sauce and marinade, and we're going to pop this in here. Oh, yeah. I don't think it matters how much you put in there, at least I don't think. But I put in just enough for the noodles and to cover the noodles and the well, you know, the vegetables. Well, anyway, so here I am. I'm going to add in a little bit of some pepper because I just love pepper, some lemon pepper that is. So I'm going to add in some of this here lemon pepper here, just to give it some flavor, just to give it some kick. You know what I mean? Not too much because you don't want it tasting like a lemon. You know? I mean, it does. I mean, this lemon pepper tastes exactly like a lemon, and I do enjoy it in my cooking. Usually on meats, but this is. I think this will go well in this dish. I think, anyway. I think. Alright, so we're cooking, and this is going to be it, though, because I only got literally 50 seconds to go. I mean, literally, not even that. So anyways, I'm just going to end this now, and I'm going to tell you how this goes later, after I'm done with work, because I'm making my lunch for work right now. I got to take a shower. I just kind of threw this junk on, because this is what I wore last night. And until next time, remember, the eyes of the ranger are always upon you, and if you want to be regular, eat regular.